Welcome back to Beyond the Game here at Capers Athletics, and we're joined this week by Alyssa Armstrong, third-year midfielder with the Capers women's soccer team. And Alyssa, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And now it's funny, we shoot this in our boardroom here at Capers Athletics, our makeshift studio, as I've been accused of calling it, but I think we're doing quite well. This is actually where I met you 3 years ago, and you probably don't remember that. You were doing study hall in here,
Yep.
and I kind of knew who the girls were, but the soccer players tend to live on the soccer field and up at the Dome. So 3 years later, here we are, and I guess give me a quick little recap, I guess, on how Alyssa Armstrong has enjoyed her time here at CBU for her first 3 years.
It's been awesome. I'm really happy I came here, and it's just been a great suit for me. I think all around the experience, I couldn't have asked for anything better. And yeah, just a few more years and
You'll be gone.
I'm gone.
It's hard to believe how fast the time passes.
It really
when you think
flies,
about
yeah.
it. Now, you're just back from Newfoundland. You went home for the weekend in more ways than one. Of course, you got home to see the family in St. John's.
Yes.
Our lone Newfoundland member of the Capers.
There's always one.
Always one. We tend to look for the best over in Newfoundland, and we think we've done well this time. 2 big games, though, as well, at Memorial, a win and a loss against the defending champs. How'd the weekend feel at home?
It was good. It was like exciting for me, I think. More I was anxious and stuff, but it was nice to get out there and play, especially on that field I've played, and all the girls loved it. But definitely a battle for the 2 games for sure.
Now, were you back to Munn before since you've been here? Your first year, would you have been there?
No, they come every 3 years, so this is my first time.
Wow, your first chance to play in front of friends and family.
Yeah, I've been waiting 3 years, so it was fun.
Well, certainly your game has grown a lot. We talked about that. I mean, you've been a starter since day one.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of that group that kind of came to Cape Breton, and Tamara was another one, and you've started since day one and been a big part of the team. But your game has really kind of come to a different level this year. Is that something you expected, or just being a veteran helps?
Yeah, I think I definitely stepped up this year. Like, I knew that I was third year, and there's only a couple, I think it's only Chelsea and Kara that are 4th years, and then we have Carol and Blaine, so our 3 captains. So yeah, third year, I definitely thought I had to step up and be more of a leader on the field in the middle for sure with the rookies, so yeah.
Now, in Newfoundland, you had a goal.
I did, my first goal.
First goal of the season, first goal in Newfoundland, maybe your last one in Newfoundland
maybe.
as well. That's 3 for your career. You're good for 1 a season, so you're probably done now?
Not much of a shooter, no.
Added an assist. It was a big weekend for you. I mean, your game offensively, I think I've always found you to be pretty strong defensively. You've been smart with the ball, but you seem to be getting up there more this year on the offensive side.
Yeah, I definitely slipped the balls in through more of the playmaker, I guess, in the middle, and let the strikers take care of the goals.
Well, you've been blessed, though, since you've been here. I mean, you've had Carolyn up front.
Yeah.
You've had Chelsea. Keona's on fire this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you've always had great people to get the ball up to finish
Definitely
the play.
have the people up there to give the ball to that'll finish it.
Now, you were part of the last banner team here in your first season when they won the championship. Got to go to Toronto, 4th place finish at the CIS Nationals then, which was the highest finish for an AUS school since CBU won it in 2007. 2 years later, you're up near the top of the standings. Banner right in front of you again.
Yeah.
Is that the driving force? I mean, I think it always is, but is that something you really think about every day?
Yeah, I think especially for my year too. I mean, we won AUS my rookie year, so I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And I think because that feeling is there, I definitely am striving towards it. Hope our team can get back to get that banner this year.
BBA student, Shannon School of Business. Academically, you've done well. I mean, have you enjoyed? Has I guess CBU? It's been great for you on the pitch. Been great in the classroom as well.
Yeah, I definitely deciding coming here was definitely the school aspect was a big deal too, and like the small classrooms and what I wanted to grow up and be and stuff and learn. So I definitely think the school part's been a benefit for me.
And that's something, I mean, that we really don't talk about enough, I think, in these things, is the benefit of being at the smaller school and how it benefits our student athletes, especially the ones who come in. I mean, you're only a hop, skip, and a jump from Newfoundland to here, but still, I mean, it is a big change when you get here as an 18-year-old.
Yeah. I know, well, compared to Munn, I know, and their classrooms, I have friends back home that are in an auditorium with so many kids, but it's nice to come in and sit down and have your classroom of 70 and kind of have that connection with the teacher. It's a benefit.
You mentioned a little earlier about the rookies this year, and I mean, you have a bunch, more than we've had in the last few years.
We've had this team.
it wasn't that long ago, as we said, that you were one of those kids, and now you've got that leadership role. But the rookies really seem to be a lot of impact players this year. A lot of them in the starting lineup.
There's some very talented girls come in. All of them have contributed so much, and it's great to have everybody just kind of play their part and do their job.
Well, that makes it easy, I got to say. Now, we'll go to the big question, and I'm going to spoil it a little bit for her because she's left-handed, so she can't tell us that because she's going to try to.
You know everything.
I try to. She's a dog lover because she was a big part of our SPCA fundraiser a few weeks ago. We raised some money for the local SPCA, and that was great. And Alyssa and Lizzie Trache and Josh Lyons from the men's soccer team got down to the SPCA to see some of the animals, and we had the folks here on campus, and that was wonderful, and hopefully something we do again.
Yeah.
So what do we got? What do you got? What don't I know about you?
I think this is the question everybody's most nervous for.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. And see, I'm pointing right out there because I know you're going to watch, and I know you're back at the dorm room, or you're in the gym, or you're at practice. Start thinking, because it's coming.
I don't know. I love TV. Like, I love movies. I definitely think I'd say I'm a big like crime and murder, kind of those shows, those documentaries.
Now, do people know that, though, or is that something you kind of watch
Is
on
that
your own?
kind
Well, no, I mean, like, I guess when you look at little Alyssa here, and she's kind of fun and happy all the time, I guess. I don't know if you're watching all
I just find them
that
really
good stuff.
interesting to watch.
Now, is it just like the Dateline or things like that?
Yeah,
Another
like
48
those kind of
hours?
shows. Yeah. I just finished Great Crimes and Trials on Netflix, so that was good. So
There's a lot of good stuff on
There
Netflix
is,
for that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like you're gonna go out and kill somebody, and you'll know all the
No.
ins and outs. No, you're good for that.
maybe if I become a lawyer or something, like, it prepares me.
Sure, there've been times you wanted to maybe like kill Ness or Robin or somebody when things are going on. No, you got two of the best coaches, or three, I guess, with Chad. There are three of the best coaches in the AUS, and you've been lucky. So we think we're safe because I can't imagine her killing us, even though she knows all the secrets. Thanks for joining us, Alyssa.
Thank you for
Best
having me.
of
Thanks.
luck the rest of the season.